Right up.
Leo, last one. Actually, Leo's, if you know, they got a lot of relationship transits happening. Fuck, man. Having a new relationship with my unit. 8,000. Having a new relationship with my balls. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
Oh, about 9,000. I don't know. 10,000. I just feel like Leos are looking for. Leos feel like Jasmine, or as a man, it would feel like, you know, a king, right? Like looking for who's going to go be in the castle and go on the journey and the adventure with the mission. So, not an easy fucking, you know, not an easy one. And not only do they have to be trustworthy, but they have to be sexy as fuck, like dripping sex. All these Venus, all these Pisces energies in the 8th. Trust me, we're lucky, Leo. We do get those like magical, deep, passionate, fucking holy fuck moments. That's because we're Leos. We give that. So, you know, we don't deal with catfishes well. So we can see through the catfish moments now, Leo, and I think the best advice, Leo, is it's got to be on the mission, and the bomb.com, and hey, this might sound bad, but they know their place. They're able to see the castle and know their place. And they want to take that place. And they're wide open emotionally and sexually, and Leo's, I bet you every Leo, that's the secret of Leo, right? The secret, the 8th house of Leo is Pisces, 8th house. You ain't a magical sexual being, I'm not into you. That's the secret to all Leos. Like, sorry, then nice knowing you. So. And that are attractive as hell. Like, you could be sexual and be like, hey, baby, I'm super sexual. And it's like, get the fuck away from me. Like, unless Leos are starry-eyed, like, oh my God, I'm just like, Jesus Christ, then we're not into it. And we want somebody who's a little odd and weird anyway, but somebody who knows and sees and wants to support the journey. That's what our Aquarius partnerships, I hate to say, are help. How else do you run castles? How else do you become a king or a queen? Welcome to being part of the help, too. Oh, God, you know, that's why Leo's like, you know, we Leos are not relationship, like that. We will be single until it's like we are in that oh my fucking God. Unless it's oh my fucking God. And I know other Leos get it because like that's it. That's all we respond to in life. Like, and people, you know what? People think we ghost them. It's more just like, no, that you just didn't have it. That's okay. It's just more of like, unless we feel like the oh my God, we're willing to see if it's there, and if it's not there, then okay. Then next. I was on that show. Okay, let's see what's going on. Oh. Nine of Wands in reverse, the Emperor reversed, the Hangman reversed, the Hermit. Well, your walls are down, Leo, and definitely wanting to deal with people with their walls down. You definitely don't feel stuck. I feel like you're out of a thing, but I think that you kind of don't know where to go, especially that's your challenge, the Emperor. But I think that you're just treading wisely and walking in, and you're coming out of your cave here, so it's okay maybe not to know. I think that you've definitely, I mean, I don't think you even know what you believe that you want anymore. At least your walls are coming down. I think that you have no commitments to anything right now that you feel overly committed to. So that might be a positive thing, but I also feel like you know, at the end of the day, if you want your ultimate partnership, then you have to make those big commitments. So, you know, I feel like this is freeing you up to kind of rush towards something that you're really into, like, but there's a delicate balance between saving the damsel in distress and saving somebody from themselves completely. A lot of fast action, though, on the outcome here. But what's going on with these walls down? And, someone's ready to start giving their emotions out. Someone's starting to want to receive the emotional realm. Maybe there were some belief systems here, especially with this Chiron 9th house, that you didn't think anything could be that anybody wanted to be there emotionally for you. Now, things are changing. The walls are down. The defenses are down. That's looking good. Look at that. Fucking 6 of Cups upright. Shit. I think that whatever feels like it's kin related, like it's just like this is a kinship and we have like this beautiful energy and it feels like we're in our own beautiful energy. Like there's definitely this kind of rush towards that. I think a good sign is if you're like, I got to get over there. I got to go see. King of Cups reversed. I feel like I'm going to be honest with you. This is going to be so funny for Leos. Where we kind of lose control emotionally is kind of where then we don't feel like we're stuck. We actually feel like I want to be stuck in that shit, you know? Like, I want to like lose emotional control. But we got to have emotional composure. Maybe there's going to be some frustration because maybe, you know, maybe we try too fast. I don't know. Let's see. 8 of Wands reversed. Don't go in a direction that's definitely not going in the direction that you want. I think that that's going to be the problem here is that, you know, the problem with the Emperor is like, you know, to get what you really want in life, you got to go towards the direction where things are going. Like, you know, and the Hermit at least is smart to know where it's going. He's going with the guy in life. But the 8 of Wands reversed is like, don't try and go after something that doesn't want to go with you. So don't think that you have the magical power to convince anybody that you can be with them. If somebody also is not going towards you that said they were or something like that, like that's going to make you feel like not a king and not an emperor. Don't be going to try and save something that's not with the flow either. You know what I mean? Like don't try to change somebody or convince somebody or try to. Leos, we do that though. We always go over the ones that don't want us. We're the desperado in the Eagles song. Yep, Paige, and that's not communicating with us. Stop trying to get after somebody who's not communicating with you. The Isle of Avalon. Well, I think that maybe you feel like you're kind of out there all alone on an island right now, and you're all open, and you've renewed, you've got your rest. You're ready to go, but you're in the mystery of you don't even know what there is. I feel like Leos are just kind of like, all right, what's coming onto the island? I don't even know. I've been kind of out here, but I feel like with this Hermit card, I think like Leos are kind of crawling back into the love space. I don't think Leos have been available emotionally, really. I think that we've said we are, but we didn't realize we really weren't. And this is kind of like, I'm ready, but don't start chasing after the wrong thing. Leo's, God, you should have seen me when I went to New Orleans in 2012. You know what I mean? Can't believe those girls are out on the street fucking before you walk in the club. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. So you might feel a little isolated in the like, but of course, every fucking person out there that likes a Leo is like, yeah, you're the one who's choosing to be isolated. Benefits, Jupiter return. I mean, Jupiter is the 5th house lord here for love. There's definitely some big doors opening here for Leos, but I think that you know exactly where it is. But don't be using Jupiter return and trying to get benefits off directions or people that aren't talking to you or don't express anything to you. Like, just don't try that. And you got lucky. Oh, fuck. Don't think that you're going to be too lucky over something that's bad luck either, that's not going the direction you want. Like, I think that's going to be your problem with the Emperor. Don't think that you could have everything that you want. Like, you can have the most amazing love of your life, but with energy that wants to be it, not energy that doesn't, or going after somebody. I don't think that this is a good weekend or a good week to just go up to somebody and be like, hey, I want you. And they're like, oh, well, I'm like not really like looking for anything. It's like, okay, then you back away. Like, okay, sorry. They got to come to you at that point. Like, stop going after. I don't think that you have to go after shit this week, to be honest with you. I think that there's actually a warning with the King of Cups here to not lose your emotional control here, to run and try and save somebody or save something. Use your good luck to have something that's beautiful and like where they don't need saving. They want to be there. I think this is like learning emotional control. You know, oh God, I actually said that. Emotional control. Discipline is your... You don't have any discipline, Leo. No, consistency, practice, training. This is your shadow. Like, it's not... This is exactly what I was saying. Like, you want all this like kind of intense, crazy, radical emotion. I think that you could have that fast, but it's got to feel like it's peaceful and beautiful, not fucking... You know, fuck the fucking, like, I got emotional control. Fuck, if I got to save the damsel in distress, I'll do it. It's like, oh, that's a lot. I think that you want to have luck. This is about not using your luck on things, and then it's like, okay, you got it, but then it's really not luck. It's like using your wish in the wrong way, you know? Like, what's the shadow to this discipline energy here? Fucking Leo, oh my gosh. Fucking the Bride in the Cage, fucking. I think that, you know... You always pick the person who's unavailable because you don't have discipline. You don't pick anybody who has consistency. And that makes them hard to get. And I think that you need to stop trying to go after the hard to get energy so much. Here. Like, if they don't want to be with you, this is a week where you have to be disciplined and be like, okay, they don't want to be with me. That's fine. I don't want to be with them. Okay. Blessings. Look at Leo. But I know every fucking air side's gonna hate me. Like, he just said all this shit about my fucking reading, and then he fucking had this great fucking reading with all the blessings and lucky and Jupiter returns. Hey, don't fucking get all on your high horse yet. Fucking Leos can fuck this one up. We're the kings of fucking it up too, okay? We're the kings of fucking up blessings, trust me. And maybe that's what it is, Leo. Maybe it's like you realizing, you know what? You fucked up many blessings before, and it's time to not fuck up blessings now. That there's too much good luck and too much positivity here, and not to lose it and try and save people. God, this sounds like my story. Back into my life. Like you don't need to save anybody, and all the walls are down, and I think that you're ready to really, like, you finally have done the healing. I feel like Leos have done the healing work, but I feel like there's like a confidence issue if there's luck again. And I think that that's what's coming in. And I think that, you know what, like, but I think it also is don't miss on the blessings and miss out on the energy that actually is coming towards you that you really want, and trying to run after things that you don't know if they want you or not. Like, if you have to put a bunch of effort in to try and hang with somebody or be with somebody or try to, it's like, don't. Like, if they're not wanting to show up. Look at that. Blessings. Fucking Three of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, the blessings are not with people who don't want to build things with you. Singles, Four of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Swords reversed. Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles reversed. God, that's a lot of... I just think... Let go of your expectations. I think that you don't know exactly. I think that anybody who doesn't know what they want and they're not clear and they don't have much to offer is not going to be the thing to open. There is doors that are opening for something to be built, but I think that you have to be like, do they have clarity? Do they have abundance in themselves and self-worth? And do they have anything to offer? But don't have like expectations so high. That's kind of weird. So it's kind of like, keep your expectations like at a place where it's like, at least they got to know where the fuck they're going and what they're doing in life and what they have. That's all. I think that's the only expectation you should have. Everything else should be like not, and being willing to see what the door is there. But there's definitely an opportunity there for singles. If you're in a relationship, Justice reversed, Death card reversed, Fool card, that's all major arcana with an 8. Oh, there's a lot of toxic Leo relationships out there right now where it's time to start something different, but you're too afraid to put an end to it, and you're too afraid to face the truth of the imbalances and not being treated fairly. And I think that this is the blessing to get out of toxic energy. Sex life, 3 of Cups. Oh, shit. You ready for a threesome this week, Leo? Ready for some fun? That's fun. Or maybe too much fun. I don't know. Or just the ultimate celebration. I don't know. I feel bad. I feel bad that the cards are going really good. Really good. I don't know what to say. I mean, we are getting all we do have it all in the 8th house right now. So we do get the investment from God. The only sign that gets the investment from God is Leo. The only sign that gets God, Pisces, 8th house investment and sex, like the energy of feeling like you're with God, is Leo. So I'm saying, I don't think people understand ecstasy, what it's like being a Leo. We live in ecstasy because we get God that gives us all the gifts. And we get God that gives us the energy of just like, oh, wow. That's how we feel about life. It's what love feels for us. What are the oracles saying? Everything else, look at your 8th house. You're not Pisces, I'm sorry. Isolation, ghosted. I feel like that's this whole what has been happening to you. And again, I think that you've healed and there's closure with it, and you're regaining balance this week. Pisces, Sun, 4th house. Wow, this is you definitely emotionally opening up, but at the same time having to really go through the layers of the subconscious emotions and all the past emotions, but also you ready to find the emotional, the emotional dream that's possible. And also, there's a lot of tricky emotions to try to navigate through with the Pisces 4th house, but really it's about finding the magical emotional place to be. Let's see what villain that you are being, Leo. What is the villain that you are acting out this week that's causing you to destroy your love life? That was a good fog, too. Feels good, Leo. I was, after all those videos, I was like, I don't know. And then, boom, I'm like, wow.
Every other sign's like...
Every other sign's pissed
Leo
now.
would get the good fog.
I don't know. It's fog. And I just... sorry. People keep forgetting that it's a, dignified sun. People hate Leos. It's fuck Leo. You know what I mean? Like fuck it. How do you get all this energy of life? But the 7. I work so hard. Leo, stop doing the whole. I gotta work so hard, and I'm in my work, and I'm invested in so much. Like, stop looking at everything as some big fucking work job. Enjoy life.
Enjoy life with that dignified sun, you lucky Leos, and all your lucky cards, and your thick fog.
In our lucky Jupiter fucking return benefits and fucking blessings from Ganesha. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
despicable Leos and all of your good stuff.
I know.
Oh my God.
Love it.
Well, I mean, yeah, Pisces, or not Pisces, but Virgo and Scorpio have this amazing, relationship and love stuff going on. But I would say that like Leo's right there with the 8th house and Pisces and all that Jupiter, Neptune, Venus goodness in the 8th. So it's a little tricky because it is that kind of like I really want all the good stuff. And then maybe you can get a little attached to it, but then there's also the surrender to God to bring in more of that investment. But I think the other big part is like Saturn and Mars square the nodes, and the North Node in your 10th house here with Uranus, South Node in the 4th with that energy in your 7th. It's like you don't need to show up less for a partner. You don't need to show up less for anybody. You need to show up with people who want to show up at the highest of levels with you. So I think it's like finding people in life right now that really want to take the stage with you, that can see the dignified sun in you and like help that sun shine and go big places and open things up to the magic and kind of like get that return on investment to come through. And so I think it's big choices about who's ready to step up with you and who doesn't want to, or who's not showing up, who's lazy because they're not going to go to that next tier with you or get that great return on investment that God's trying to give you right now either. So I think, you're at a place where you're making big decisions with relationships and people in your lives. But I also think that people want to show up there with you too. So it's just like balancing that out and making these good in alignment decisions with where you really want to merge and where you really want to get that investment, and taking those people with you, but not dragging them with you because they want to show up with you. So don't drag people, but
we don't drag people. We have no problem letting them fucking die.
They'll let you die. So I don't know. That was a great reading. Congratulations, Leo. Way to finish this show strong. Typical.
I was thinking though about Leo. Aquarius, Mars, Saturn is, and all Aquarius 7th house for Leos with the 8th house Pisces is like Leos. We like to be like Leos. We know what we want, right? So we put our eyes on it. Think about in every movie. If you've ever watched the Tudor show, it's an amazing show. It's kind of like when King Henry VIII meets Anne Boleyn, right? It's like, that's the target. And we want to be shocked that they want to be with Leos. We want to be shocked with the people that we want to be shocked by, not shocked by people that we don't know. Like, we want to be shocked by the people that we want. So, there's that whole hey, I'm over here. And Leo's, ever since we were kids, we always positioned ourselves in a position to where it's like, are they going to get it yet? Oh, you're going to get it? All right. Woo! And then when they get it, that's the excitement. We want to be shocked. We want to be shocked with it's like the typical romantic story that people dream of. It's Leo, right? Like, I want to be shocked that you just want to walk into my life and open up your whole entire world and soul to me. Like, okay, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm down. Leos are the only relationships in the world that can fall in love on the first date. Like true love, like truly do it.
True love.
Seriously. So it's like, and then it's like, we live in this Aquarian woketopia right now that is so opposite of that, and so it's hard, I think, for Leos. And I think we felt very isolated, but I think that we've definitely emotionally come through those territories and accepted the shit that hasn't worked and are really, I think, if you think of all the energies that are in Aquarius with Saturn and Jupiter that passed, and now we've got Jupiter, Neptune, and Venus here, and it's like ready for the transformation. It's ready for the big gift from from God.
Yeah, 100%.
And Leo, Leos haven't gotten a big gift for a long time. So, and with Uranus in the 10th, that's the ruler of the 7th. It has to be somebody that wants to be on the mission with you. It will not work if you're just trying to build a family unit or something like that. Scorpio 4th house, and they don't want to be part of the mission too. So I hope that you enjoyed this Deep Love Tarot.